The men's Royal Rumble took place, and man, the men's Royal Rumble was actually pretty entertaining to watch. A lot of people complained about this Royal Rumble, and I don't know why. I really do not know why they were complaining about this Royal Rumble, considering, there was not a lot of surprises. They always based around the surprises. I mean, the Royal Rumble is just not about the surprises. I know the WWE made you feel that way throughout the past couple of years about all the surprise entrants. And look, that's a big factor in the Royal Rumble. But in my opinion, what makes a good Rumble is not just the surprises. What makes a good Rumble is what happens during the match. What are the implications? What's going on? Who's eliminating who? Because that can very well play into WrestleMania plans. And we saw that on this Royal Rumble. Now, were there some weird decisions being made in this Royal Rumble? Absolutely. I mean, for God's sakes, Brock Lesnar got eliminated while Jey Uso was eating, and nobody got to see Brock Lesnar getting eliminated. I mean, it was kind of hilarious. Some people were upset about that, but, one of things like that. Things like that. But I'm going to be showing you guys all of the entrants for the men's Royal Rumble match, or telling you guys all of the entrance for the men's Rumble match. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble, and that got a lot of people into a frenzy, in which we will be talking about. But number one, Obafemi. Obafemi was the number one entrant in the men's Royal Rumble match. Braun Breaker. Yes, Braun Breaker. Who, by the way, he was, I believe, a graphic of his showed on SmackDown the night before, basically spoiling his entrant, and he ended up getting the number 2 spot. But Braun Breaker is number 2, and he ends up getting attacked by a mystery man. And nobody knows who this mystery man is. Everybody is immediately assuming it's Seth Rollins. Now, could it be Seth Rollins, considering he hit the stomp? Very well. It very well could be, but I don't think it's that obvious. Some people are even pointing out Adam Pearce. I have absolutely no idea, but the mystery man is back, and this time it's not Austin Theory. Some people are even pointing out it's freaking Logan Paul, which I doubt it is. But who is this mystery man? I have no idea. But Braun Breaker comes in and immediately gets eliminated by Obafemi. Yes, he immediately gets eliminated by Obafemi, which is crazy to think. But I was very much looking forward to Braun Breaker dominating that Royal Rumble, but he got eliminated as soon as he got in. Number 3, Solo Sikoa. Number 4, Rey Mysterio. Number 5, Rusev. Rusev essentially gets eliminated minutes after coming in the Royal Rumble match. And Oba basically is dominating and eliminates Rey. Rusev is hilarious, man. Rusev comes in and he immediately gets eliminated. Look, and I know a lot of other people were talking about this, but Rusev's run in WWE recently has been disastrous. Like, it just has been. Like, prima donnas always, I've always said this, prima donnas always have things coming back to bite them in the ass, and Rusev is a pure example of that. I genuinely believe Rusev was a prima donna when he was in AEW, because there were a bunch of stories about Rusev, given a lot of creative pitches, and he just refused all of those creative pitches and basically refused to come to work, and they basically paid him to sit at home. They paid him to sit at home until they ended up releasing him. And I'm like, what do you think was going to happen? And he comes to WWE thinking that he's going to get a much better opportunity, and he's kind of right back to square one. He's right back to square one, and he immediately gets eliminated in the Royal Rumble. If there's any indication about what WWE thinks about Rusev, just watch the Royal Rumble and watch Rusev's, entrance in the Royal Rumble match. That they clearly showed what they thought about Rusev. Again, Obafemi is dominating. He eliminates Rey Mysterio. Matt Cardona is number 6. Damian Priest is number 7. Javon Evans is number 8. Mr. Iguana from AAA is number 9. Whoop That Trick Williams is number 10. Cody Rhodes is number 11. El Grande Americano is number 12. The original El Grande Americano is number 13. Number 14, Powerhouse Hobbs, a.k.a. Royce Keys. Yes, the rumors are true, and Powerhouse Hobbs is all WWE, and his first appearance was at the Royal Rumble. Now, one of the things that I loved about this was, number one, Michael Cole on commentary basically admitted that he watches AEW without saying that he watches AEW. He basically said, I've been following this man's career throughout the past couple of years. Yes, so that means you watch the AEW product. It's great to know. But what was funny about this was, this is the most WWE thing too. His name, Powerhouse Hobbs, showed up because they knew deep down that if he just came out with Royce Keys up on the graphic, nobody knew who the hell that was until he had came out. So what the WWE did, and it was kind of smart on their end, was that they put the Powerhouse Hobbs name on the graphic on the Tron, and then they immediately changed it to Royce Keys, and that is his new WWE name. Personally, I don't mind the name change. Apparently, it's Royce Keys. It comes from family members of Powerhouse Hobbs, so all respect to Hobbs for that. His new name is now Royce Keys. The big question is where is he going to end up? Because now he's a part of WWE. Is he going to be part of the main roster, or is he going to be a part of NXT? We're going to have to wait and see. But his first appearance was at the Royal Rumble. They really wanted to get that buzz out there, and it was really smart on WWE's end, in which they got Royce Keys, a.k.a. Powerhouse Hobbs. Also, his interaction with Cody Rhodes was fantastic as well. And Michael Cole also mentioned that they had some run-ins in the past as well. But, man, great to see Powerhouse Hobbs. I'm happy that he's happy. And you know what? I wish the best for Powerhouse Hobbs. Again, I've stated this 2 weeks ago and last week. The reason why he left AEW was because of the fact that he saw a ceiling for himself. He wasn't going to get anywhere higher than he already was at. The Yops just wasn't going to cut for Hobbs. You know, the Hobbit. The Yops is a great faction. I love the Yops, and I love the fact that Samoa Joe has his own faction. But again, Powerhouse Hobbs, in my opinion, is much bigger than, you know, the Ops. And he saw that for himself, and he was like, you know what, I'm going to get a better opportunity in WWE. AEW is just not fit for everybody, and primarily big men. You know, again, I've always stated this. AEW is just not good with booking big men. WWE is. They are. There's one thing that WWE does better. I mean, there's a lot of things that WWE does better than AEW, but if there's one thing that is very clear that WWE does better than AEW, it's booking big men. AEW cannot book big men to save their life. They just can't. They just can't. And Powerhouse Hobbs now is a part of WWE. It's great to see him as a part of the Royal Rumble. Austin Theory is number 15. 16 is Bronson Reed. Ilya Dragunov is number 17. La Parka, yes, La Parka from AAA is number 18. Great to see La Parka there. Dragon Lee is number 19. Number 20 is Logan Paul. Number 21, LA Knight, who basically eliminates the majority of the division except for Logan Paul. Number 22, Brock Lesnar. Yes, Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman comes out at number 22. Number 23, The Miz. Number 24, Rey Fenix. Number 25, Jey Uso, who basically was eating all over the place, and he wasted so much time that as soon as he got into the ring and wanted to play his music again, Roman Reigns' music played. Roman Reigns comes out at number 26, and this was hilarious, and this made Jey Uso look so stupid in a funny way. Roman Reigns comes out, and he wanted to play the music of Jey Uso. He's like, yo, let's run it back. Let's run it back. And he basically tricks Jey Uso, and he's all serious. And then Roman Reigns dominates, which is great to see. Jacob Fatu at number 27. Penta at number 28. Number 29 is, or I should say, number 30, I think, is Gunther. I completely forgot who the number 29 entrant. I probably skipped a number, but I know the number 30 entrant was Gunther. All right. The Royal Rumble itself. So then Cody Rhodes gets eliminated by Drew McIntyre, who interfered in the Royal Rumble match. So number one, that clearly shows who is what the matches are going to be for WrestleMania. If Drew McIntyre cost Cody Rhodes the Royal Rumble, that means we're going to be getting Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, with Cody Rhodes winning the Elimination Chamber this month in Chicago. Roman Reigns then eliminates Jacob Fatu. Roman eliminates Jey Uso. Roman, Gunther, Randy Orton, and Logan Paul are the final four. So I believe number 29 was Randy Orton, and then number 30 was Gunther. But those are the final four. Basically what happens is Logan gets eliminated by Roman, and then Roman gets immediately hit with an RKO by Roman, and then Gunther goes straight for the elimination and eliminates Randy. Gunther and Roman are the final two, which is a great final two, by the way. And Roman eliminates Gunther and ends up winning the 2026 Royal Rumble match. Now, number one, on my predictions last week, I stated that there were only three people logical enough to win this Royal Rumble. It was either Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, or Gunther. My pick was Gunther, and I was close to being right because Gunther was in the final two. And from a creative standpoint, it would make total sense for Gunther to win the Royal Rumble, considering Gunther is on a tear right now. Imagine retiring AJ Styles on the same night, and on the same night, you end up winning the Royal Rumble. I mean, that's fantastic to see. But if you really connect the dots at the same time, it kind of wouldn't have made sense, even though it would have made sense, because again, he would probably go after CM Punk's world title because that was the title that he lost to back at SummerSlam. But if you look at what they did, Drew McIntyre cost Cody the WWE, or not the WWE title, the Royal Rumble. So that basically means that Cody is going to win essentially the Elimination Chamber at the Elimination Chamber in Chicago. And that leaves Roman Reigns, who won the Royal Rumble. Now, Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble didn't really go too over with a lot of people. A lot of people are split on the decision of Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble. Now, again, the rumored main event for WrestleMania, or the original rumored main event for WrestleMania, was going to be Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns 3. I personally would not have a problem with that match, but given the fact that Drew McIntyre won the WWE title in that 3 Stages of Hell match a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown, we're most likely not going to be getting that match. So we're probably going to be getting another Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes match, but it's most likely not going to be the main event of Night 2 of WrestleMania, because we all know Night 2 of WrestleMania is the actual main event of WrestleMania. You know, they may say, oh, you main evented WrestleMania, but you main evented Night 1. It's not really the real main event. Let's be honest with ourselves. The real main event of WrestleMania is Night 2. That's the real main event of WrestleMania. What I think WWE is going to be doing here is they're going to have Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes as the main event of Night 1, or if they involve Jacob Fatu in any way, shape, or form, because again, that was another rumored match for WrestleMania, was a triple threat match for the WWE title, and WWE's no stranger at booking triple threat matches as a world title match for WrestleMania. We've seen it time and time again. Like vividly, I can remember Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Chris Benoit. And that's the last time I'm going to be mentioning Chris Benoit's name, but they did do a triple threat match. WrestleMania 30, of course, they did Daniel Bryan, Batista, and Randy. So, I mean, we could very well see a triple threat match depending on what could happen at the Elimination Chamber. But in terms of Roman Reigns, I don't think we're going to be getting Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. I think we're probably going to be getting a one-on-one match between CM Punk and Roman Reigns. That's what I think is going to happen. Because, yes, they did share a ring together, you know, as partners and against each other. Of course, they shared a ring in the triple threat match in the main event of Night 1 last year, and that was a fantastic match. It was 10 times better than the crap that we got the next night at WrestleMania. It was 10 times better. But in terms of a main event caliber match for WrestleMania 42, I think Roman Reigns is the best option. Roman Reigns versus CM Punk is a big enough match for Night 2 at WrestleMania. And I think we're going to be getting that. Now, do I think Roman Reigns is going to win the World Championship? Hell no, I don't think so. Because, again, his schedule is very limited. But I do believe we're going to be getting a Roman Reigns versus CM Punk match at WrestleMania Night 2. But yeah, Roman Reigns is the winner of the 2026 Royal Rumble. Let me know your thoughts down below on what you think of this outcome and what you think is going to be the main event of WrestleMania 42.